So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. And that misses. And away we go this afternoon. That missed inside. 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. The count 2-1. And that's too high. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. And now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Boom. Throws out to first. Judge out on the play. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Philadelphia, and towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Next one in the dirt. Struck him out looking.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Trey Turner now. And a breaking ball misses outside.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Next offering is in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one.
Batting
Those
third.
grinding ABs take a toll on pitchers. The game goes on.
Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Cody
for the
Bellinger.
Yankees, center fielder Cody
Bellinger's
Bellinger.
a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And ball 1.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And he chases a high fastball there. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2. To third. Boom. Sends it across to first. And Bellinger is out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Wheeler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
No score here in the second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the
That is
strike
six.
zone, but that's one of the
Catcher,
hardest
Austin
things.
Wells.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside low. And the count now even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's
Right
Nicholas
fielder,
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Cole back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Max Kepler at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
All set for the
first
start of the
baseman,
inning.
Paul
And here's the first
Goldschmidt.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1-1's the count.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a pitch. Outside
ball.
low. And that's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground, right side. Stop. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And another
match
ball.
outside.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. March sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger sizing this one up. Brings it in. 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This is Bryson Stott. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's inside.
Inside.
There's a high chopper and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Garrett Cole. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for the Yankees,
as we go to the top of the
shortstop,
4th. Here's the
Anthony
Yankees
Volpe.
leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That misses. Now 2-2. And that's outside. That one to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. 4th inning underway, no score. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws out to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 1 so far. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And Judge takes a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Judge rips that one. And a foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment. Let it.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Still no score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, and now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Off the mark there, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. That one ripped. Going back. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Trey Turner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Ripped into center, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, 1 down. Ball one. In the dirt. Just missed. Harper, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Third
open
baseman,
instead of
Alex
staying closed.
Bohm.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. And that is ball one. Slapped foul. Two outs.
Hey, two.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger in his 8th season, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Sit him down.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that skips in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball one, no
Little
strike.
trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but
He's
way
safe.
too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swings through that one for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a strike. Wheeler with a throw over. Bellinger dives back. One out and a runner at second. That one out to right. Harper has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out looking his first time. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. The Yanks lead one. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Cole back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one missed. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Let's go, Phillies, come on.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone! That one felt good. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Now
home run.
batting, the center
Not allowing
fielder,
it to stay in the head, but
March.
going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon March. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
Damn.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Start of the
Yankees,
6th,
left
John
fielder,
Shelby with
Jason
Chris Singleton.
Dominguez.
And leading off, Jason Dominguez. That misses.
Nope.
Ball 1. There's a strike. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. In there at the knees, strike 1. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Yankees trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fights it off, he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It's a fun at bat to watch.
So the batting order turns over, and now Anthony Volpe. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Not
One
close
ball,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
Going to count 1-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. Strom getting cranked up as well. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
Well, we go
for
bottom
the
6.
Phillies.
So here's the Phillies DH. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Trey Turner at the plate. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul straight back. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I
Now
mean,
that
in the
is
double-digit
first baseman,
strikeouts,
right.
he should be able to rack up some
Harper.
more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's Bryce Harper. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger sizing it up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
50.
Orion Kirkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty
Yankees,
trying to secure these outs
Judge.
against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Check swing, and he went 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Judge waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Phillies up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able
Now
to
batting,
slow
the
the game
designated
down,
hitter,
whether it's in the batter's
Giancarlo
box or
Stanton.
on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Stanton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Austin Wells waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And there's a foul ball. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. 2 down, nobody on. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things
Now
about that
batting
2-out
catcher,
walk, the base runner
Austin
over at
Wells.
first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher on
Phillies.
here, Matt Strom.
Number 25.
He has a great slider
Matt
with tons of
Strom.
movement. So up next, Austin Wells. Just missed. The tying run at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just missed. Tying run at the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one outside. Ball 1.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
Line drive and foul ball. That one the other way. Chisholm. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the
Now
7th.
batting left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler.
That's right, Philly. That's right.
Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Up next,
Gotta bring up JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
There.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
New York,
pitcher for the Yankees, Tim
number
Hill.
41.
Just trying to keep this one close
Tim Hill.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Realmuto at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in
Leading off for the
Philadelphia,
Yankees,
we go to the
first
8th,
baseman,
and stepping
Paul
in for the
Goldschmidt.
Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Strom, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder
And up
Jason
next for New York,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. And that's a little high.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand.
Now
The way it
batting,
comes out of
third
his
baseman,
hand as an
Oswaldo
infielder.
Cabrera.
Wow, really impressive.
2 down, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Brandon March. Right side. Judge is there. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Now
Man,
batting,
he's going to want that one back,
designated
no
hitter,
doubt.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First
That's
pitch
outside.
just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter warming up as well. That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
1
In
ball,
the dirt,
2
it's a
strikes.
ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they go quietly there through 8 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching.
So they
for the
turn to their
Phillies,
closer, Jordan
number
Romano.
68.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy
Jordan
one. You're holding
Romano.
a small lead on the scoreboard, and
Leading
you know
off
those
for the
hitters are going to
Yankees,
give you the best
shortstop,
at-bats they can.
Anthony
So
Volpe.
it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's foul. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That's inside. 1-2 to count. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to
next,
deliver
we're the
consistently.
Yankees.
It doesn't
Right
matter
fielder,
how many
Aaron
highlight reel plays you
Judge.
make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And Judge takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Romano is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time ball game. And the strike.